Hey there, I'm Alan Matthews from Classical Guitar Shed, and I would like to invite you to take this course on the great Ave Maria, the setting by Franz Schubert. Such a beautiful piece. Please stick around to the end of this video. You can hear the entire thing. And this score is totally doable for most guitarists at an early intermediate level or above. There's some tricky things. We'll talk about them in the course. And in this video, I'll just take you through and show you what you can expect by learning the piece and also by taking this course, should you choose to do so. So this Ave Maria, it's about a 2.5-page arrangement here, played with regular musical notation. If you are a tab player, then you can also find in the materials for this course full tabs. The course videos they do not use tabs. However, there's also, if you look at this, these little numbers right here, and with these numbers in squares, these are practice sections. And with these practice sections, we go through and just look at each individual note, moving from here to here to here to here, so that it just goes step by step and doesn't look at the whole piece at one time so much as it goes down and looks at the micro of each little spot. So we'll also look at phrasing, one of the goals of this piece is to make this beautiful creamy texture that goes on, and it really says it by this opening. In our ear, this goes on the entire time. And if you were playing this with an orchestra and a singer, or piano and singer, then you would have that going on the whole time because it would be separate instruments doing it. But instead, we've got to make that happen in our hands. So we have the balance and how do we make the melody note come out? What do we do with the melody notes, with the phrasing, and should it get louder and softer? Should I slow down here or not? We talk about all of these types of things within the course. We also talk about how to switch from chord to chord so that we don't get these hiccups. So that we can get rid of all that. So there are all these spots where we need to continue this creamy texture and overringing notes, but the hand has to do something otherwise. And so we talk all about how to make that happen. You'll also get many practice tips and ways to solve problems, steps, instead of just going at something right from the very beginning, do this, then this, then this, and then that'll bring you to the step. So steps leading up to things so that you solve any sort of problem that would come into them. So these are just practice techniques and practice suggestions on how to tackle this piece. And for some of the sections, there are sort of tricky things, and for those then we have some alternate fingerings over here that are also included with the piece that you can use in case to make something a little bit more dressed up or to make it a little bit easier in your hands. There's a couple of big stretches, and so then these alternate fingerings will be there for you should you like to swap those out for something a little bit easier. Well, Ave Maria is a joy to play. It's beautiful. It really works in almost any setting you put it in. It's always a welcome addition to a set. If you play it for people, they will like it, unless it's a really raucous party, in which case you might want to wait until later in the night to play it. But for most things, Ave Maria is beautiful, and people know it and they love it. So I hope that you enjoy this course on Schubert's setting of Ave Maria. I have certainly enjoyed making this course, and please stick around and listen to me play it and see if you would like to play it as well. All right, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.